A few weeks ago, I uploaded a video talking about a watch that perfectly illustrates everything wrong with Seiko right now and the new direction that Seiko is taking. To be honest with you, I really don't like making these types of videos. It's easy to complain and tear something down. It's not easy to make something great. So to balance things out, in today's video, I want to talk about a watch that perfectly illustrates everything great about affordable Seiko watches and why so many of us have started our watch collections with these timepieces. Now for some good news and bad news. The bad news is that this watch is only available in Japan. The good news is we have internet. A website called discoveryjapan.me sells a lot of products that are only available in Japan and ships them worldwide. They reached out to me and offered to send in any watch of my choosing for review. I will leave a link to their website in the description below. Check it out, it's worth having a look through their products. There's also a promo code, but only for Canadian viewers. It's not an affiliate link. I'm not gonna get a kickback every time you click on it or whatever. It's just a nice thing that Discovery Japan has offered for Canadian viewers, specifically since I am located in Canada. So out of so many watches that this website carries, why did I choose this watch specifically? And it simply comes down to this. In my opinion, this watch offers great value for money. Let's get some of the basic specs out of the way. It has a diameter of 40 millimeters. It's 47 millimeters from one lug to another, 11.5 millimeters thick, and has a lug opening of 20 millimeters. The case and the bracelet are made out of stainless steel. Crystal is hardlex crystal, so not sapphire. Water resistance, 100 meters. This one is powered by the Seiko Mecha-Quartz 8T63, and the price of this watch is 19,000 yen or 160 US dollars. A metaphor that comes to mind when I think about how I feel about this watch, it's like finding a brand new pair of jeans that fits exactly like your old favorite pair of jeans that you used to own years ago. Even though this is a brand new model, it feels very familiar. The finish on the case is adequate, satin finish on the top of the lugs and high polished finish on the sides. There are pump style pushers for the chrono and the crown at the 3 o'clock position. The crown is a push-pull style crown, it's not screw down. It is also unsigned, but at $160 price point, I'm willing to overlook that. To be fair, there's quite a few things that I'm willing to overlook on this watch because of its price point. Like for example, the fact that this has a hardlex crystal instead of a sapphire crystal, or the fact that this bracelet architecture has been used in Seiko watches for the last probably 30 years. If you have ever owned one of these entry-level Seiko models on a stainless steel bracelet, chances are you know exactly how this bracelet feels. It has hollow folded metal links and a hollow end links, pressed metal clasp with 2 micro adjustments, and of course, plenty of jingle. And if you're willing to overlook these negatives, the watch still offers a lot of value. I love the look of the tachymeter bezel. It's made out of stainless steel, but it kind of looks like ceramic. But the main attraction here, for me at least, is the dial. Seiko knows how to make a well-finished dial. If you're used to looking at luxury watches, this dial might look a bit underwhelming. But keep in mind, this is a $160 watch, and at this $150 to $200 price category, there aren't too many watches that offer outstanding dials. I love how this dial camouflages itself to the lighting conditions that you're in. Sometimes it looks purple, sometimes it looks blue, but in reality it's light gray. The only thing that I could live without is the date window between 4 and 5. I never really liked date window placement in that position. I do, however, like the sub-registers on this watch. Silver color on the outer ring and the black inner circles. The watch also has applied indices for hours and even some lume. Here's a lume shot for you. Yeah, it's not your Seiko diver style lume, but it's there. As I mentioned earlier, Seiko here chose to go with one of their Mecha-Quartz movements instead of their pure quartz chronograph movements. I appreciate that choice. I personally prefer Mecha-Quartz movements over standard quartz chronograph movements because of the feel on the pushers. The feeling that you get is very similar to a mechanical chronograph without all of the downsides of a mechanical chronograph. Also, from pure aesthetics, I prefer the look of this almost like gliding motion on the hand. It's about, I think, 4 ticks per second, as opposed to your standard quartz chronograph that only has 1 tick per second, and it doesn't look as nice. So to sum it all up, I think this watch feels like a $200, $250 watch, but it looks like a much more expensive watch, probably $500 or $600 watch, maybe more. In my opinion, this actually looks better than the new Seiko Solar chronographs that they just released last year, and it offers about 80% of the value for about 1/6 of the price. Not a bad deal if you ask me. This watch is rough around the edges, but it's the type of Seiko that many watch enthusiasts love, and that's why we keep on coming back to this brand. Seiko is taking their watches into the territory of more expensive timepieces, but I really hope they don't stop making watches like this in the future, because that would be a real shame. We appreciate you watching this video until the end. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, we release new videos every week, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about the Seiko chronograph, and do you want to see more watch releases like this from Seiko in the future. Thanks again to discoveryjapan.me for providing this watch for the review, and thank you guys for watching it until the end.